I'm gonna do a new game. You wake up on like a slave ship.
What's your name?
God. Alright, so WSAD on the keyboard to move around, and the mouse looks around. Okay. You can run with shift, you could crouch with control, you could wait with, I'll get more buttons after I get off the ship. I'm just gonna walk off for now. Look up in the hatch, press spacebar to open it. Spacebar activates objects people you're looking at. And so, alright, let's talk to the guard. You can't talk to him.
Let's go. Move it along.
But our records don't show from where.
You can change your appearance, your hair. For here, you basically just press OK. You get to change it later on in the house. So I just select my race for here and press OK. Alright, so I'm going to create a custom class. Jesus. So my major skills, I'm going to do Axe, Acrobatics for jumping, Security, because I could pay someone to level that up. I'll do Sneak, I guess Long Blade. Like, you're the best at your major skills and you're kind of good at your minor skills. Minor skills, I'm just going to do Athletics and I guess Block. So these are all my class selections right here. Press OK. So I always do the Shadow here, which lets you get Moon Shadow, invisibility for 60 seconds on self. That's definitely the best, so I'm just going to press OK. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. When you're done with them, right-click again.
Show your papers to the captain.
So you can press right-click and you can see your menu. Read your papers by pressing the spacebar while looking at them, then take to pick them up. So up here, you just click take. Use right click to use your new menu. You can click move objects in the world to your inventory. So over here, down here you have like an inventory menu and you can see all the items your character has. Later on, I'll show you how to like equip armor and weapons. Talk to him. I'm going to click on training. I can't afford any of these, but he could train you in sneak, acrobatics, and light armor. So I'm going to run over here. The dagger on the table by activating with spacebar. To get into this menu, you right click and then you left click on the weapon and then you click on your character and he carries it. Press F to pull out your weapon menu and you press F to take it out, left click to swing it. Alright, so I'm going to go through this door to Seyda Neen and I'm just going to you now have a map menu, so here's a map at the bottom right. So I press spacebar on this barrel to like take items. So I took the ring here. You now have a magic menu. Like all menus, right click to see your new menu. Press R to ready your active magic. So right here, this restores health. So you equip it and then you click down here and here. So then you press R and this readies your magic. And you could click and it heals. And there's only so much magic that you can do on the spell. You could charge it up, but I like to equip Moon Shadow up here because this lets me be invisibility. Recharges every 24 hours automatically when you rest. So I like to cast that and just go invisible. I'm gonna go on here. Press space to talk to the captain. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Celis Gravius. Give me to Morrowind. Alright, so click Morrowind. Yes, sir, in Morrowind. Never. So I'm gonna click duties. I got directions, says house, a package, and 87 gold. I'm just gonna click on his name. He's in Balmora. Wing. Press J to use your journal and review what you've been told. Alright, so J to review your journal. Press Tab to go into third person mode. So you could run around in third person mode. The Silt Strider.
My patience is limited.
So if you right click, you see the map up here. So I did from over here to up here. I'm crossing the bridge and I'm going to the Silt Strata over here to go to Balmora. But yeah, if you right click, so you basically level up your major skills right here: strength, intelligence, willpower, by leveling up your major skills. So you need 10 levels of your major skills, and this bar right here, if you hover over a level, it increases each time one major skill levels up once. So if Axe goes from 35 to 36, this bar will fill 1 out of 10. And then once it reaches 10 out of 10, then you could rest in like an acceptable area, and then you'll level up, and then you could select which of these stats you want to level up and get stronger. You hold shift again to run.
Where would you like to
So I'm going to talk to this person with space, travel, and go to Balmora. Cascades. He is on the other side of the map, near the Thieves Guild. So basically this is a Thieves Guild right here, which I'll return to shortly. But first I'm going to talk to Caius Cosades, who Captain whatever told me to talk to. Here's his house. Press space to open his door. And I'm going to switch back to first person. I like first person. So here's Caius Cosades. Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. What do you mean? You were told to report to Caius Cosades. What are you talking about? So I'm going to click report to Caius Cosades. So follow my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? Package. Say yes. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice God 2. Now you belong to the Blades. With orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor, or a spell. Sign on with the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, etc. Gain skill and experience for you. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat Antipolis in the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Narrow Ravine Secret Cult and the 6th House Secret Cult. Report back to me. Continue. You're welcome to them. Alright, so you could read books, and sometimes when you open them up with space, it'll level you up. So I always read all the books. So basically you could press space on beds and rest. And if you rest for 1 hour, your health and endurance and magic respawns. And since he allows you to sleep in his bed, it's not a crime. But if you sleep in someone else's bed, then the guards will chase you and you'll get a bounty on your head because you're not allowed to. And if you rest out here, it says resting is illegal. So you rest with T. Unless you're pressing space on a bed. So you rest here with T, and it says resting here is illegal. So you need to like rest in not of a town. So you go up here, you can run out of the town and rest and it's fine. And you'll get your health back and stuff, but you can't rest around town. You'll get a bounty, and you'll have to pay the guards gold. And any items you steal, they'll basically take them away if you have to pay their bounty to get rid of them. He wanted you to go to the Fighters Guild, which is right here. This is the Fighters Guild. So you go in here, and you could go look for, I think, you could join the Fighters Guild here, and you could talk to whoever you just mentioned. So you press J to open up your journal, if you forget what the quest was. And he gave me 200 gold. And he said he sent me to Hasfat Antipolis at the Balmora Fighters Guild. And you could also talk to this person and join the Fighters Guild. I'm not going to do that though. I'd like to do the Thieves Guild. And this is the Mages Guild right next door with the eye. Let me look locally. So here's the Guild of Fighters, here's the Guild of Mages, and the Silt Strider right over here. See, I'm in Balmora on the world map. So here's the Silt Strider. You just run up here. Here's the Guild of Fighters and the Guild of Mages. And then here is Caius Cosades' house. And I'm gonna run over to the armorer. Alright, so this guy you can buy armor from. You press space and you go to barter, which means buy items. So he has a steel battle axe that I want. I'm just gonna go up to him and I'm gonna press space, barter, and I'm gonna buy his steel battle axe. His total cost 120 and I have 273 gold. As long as you have more gold than the total cost, you click offer. And now I have the axe. So I right click, and then I click on the axe, and I click on my person, and now I have the battle axe. So normally what I like to do is I like to steal stuff from him. So if you go down here, you could rest in this bed. I'm going to click escape on the keyboard, go to save, and I'm going to do a new save game. This will be called new game. You can save as many times as you want. I'm going to press R, which readies my magic. So if you right click and you go over here to Moonshadow and click it, you'll see this is Moonshadow down here. So it has a red bar. I'm going to press Control. So that key right there, for that hand reaching for that bag, that yellow symbol right next to the Moonshadow symbol, that means nobody could see you when you're holding Control. So you could hold Control and walk around with WSAD. And then you left click and you can go invisible. And nobody can see you. So I just tab to walk around. So nobody can see me currently. because I'm invisible, because I use Moonshadow. So I get 60 seconds of invisibility. So I'm gonna steal this guy's. I'm gonna steal this, hopefully. Yeah, so I stole that properly because nobody noticed. This is a guard. Normally he'll attack you if he notices you steal stuff. So I'm gonna right click, go to apparel, click on this, and equip the helmet. You're allowed to equip stuff. If you steal it, they won't notice that you stole it. So I'm gonna press escape and click save, and then just overwrite the game that I just did. And then I'm gonna rest for 24 hours, and see how like the Moonshadow bar right down here, it's still not red because you have to rest for 1 more hour. You have to rest for 25 hours, and now it's filled up. So basically, you press Control, and I'll press Tab to go to first person, and basically F is ready weapon, R is ready magic. So I'm gonna cast visibility again. I'm invisible again. I'm gonna run upstairs, and I'm gonna steal more items. So now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna press, while holding control, I press space. I stole the bone mold cuirass now. So now I'm gonna right click, left click, and now I have his cuirass. So now I'm gonna go over here and rest. Rest. It actually auto saved. Oh, I was awakened by a loud noise. So I'm gonna run upstairs. Oh, it looks like there's an assassin in here. So I'm gonna click tab. I'm gonna have to fight this assassin. So you don't, your axe doesn't hit like a few of the times, not until you level up. Okay, it's agility. So as you level up your agility, your axe swing will hit more often on the character. Items hit. So I'm gonna ready up my magic. I just equipped the engraved ring of healing. So I'm gonna press R and then heal. And then I'm gonna press F and I'm gonna swing my battle axe at him. Alright, so I beat him up. It says my journal has been updated. An attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. I do not know who wishes me dead, but the attack should probably be reported to a guard. So I killed the assassin. So I'm gonna press space on his body, and I'm gonna select take all, because it's worth a lot. This armor is worth a lot. It's the Dark Brotherhood. It's a band of assassins that, when you're resting, sometimes they attack you. So I'm gonna go into bed, and I'm gonna rest until healed. And basically, I'm gonna right click and equip Moonshadow. Press escape, save, and do save over New Game Morrowind. So I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to select barter, and I'm going to sell all the Dark Brotherhood stuff that I just got from beating that dude. So he has 1,500 gold. So all that was worth 1,000 gold, so I'm going to click offer. So you can't sell him the items that you steal from him, but you can sell items that you get from the wilderness or that you steal from other people. Made 1,000 gold, so now I have 1,166 gold, and I have half my armor kit, and I have an axe. So I'm good in here, and basically I'm gonna run over to Ald'Ruhn with the Silt Strider over here. I'm here on the map. Basically, this is the Silt Strider. I was just in the armor right here. And then the Fighters Guild, it's across the street from the Fighters Guild. And then KS Koseid's house is right here. So I like to press E to jump. So my one major skill is acrobatics. So if you just press E like the entire time you're running around, you can keep jumping and it levels your acrobatics. See how I just went from 10 out of 100 to 17? So if I jump a little bit, then my acrobatics, and now it's at 20 out of 100. So I just jumped the entire game because as like your speed levels up and your jumping levels up, you could basically get around the map really fast by jumping and running. So I'm going to talk to this guy, and I'm going to travel to Ald'Ruhn. So Ald'Ruhn is a different area on the world map. Basically, right click, go up here. So Ald'Ruhn is north of Balmora. I'm going to go over here, click tab, and jump around over here. So this is the Mages Guild in Ald'Ruhn, and this is the Fighters Guild in Ald'Ruhn. And that's a Silt Strider back there. So they have the same guilds in every town. Like they have the Thieves Guild in every town. They have the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. And they have like the Blades. They have the Dark Brotherhood. They have Urgnir. He moves around. He's sometimes upstairs where I just was, but sometimes he's over here. Sometimes he's standing over here or over here. And basically this guy you could sell stuff to. So I'm going to click barter, and I'm going to sell that Drew helm that I stole, and I'm going to sell the Drew shield. And I'm just going to see how it's at $19.99. He only has 1,800 gold, so I'm just going to say seller max. And well, first I'm going to bribe him. See how he likes me 35%, so I'm going to go persuasion, and I'm going to bribe him 100 gold. Now he likes me 60 out of 100. So now I'm going to click barter, and I'm going to click this helmet. So I gave him 100 gold, and now the helmet's worth $100 more gold. So instead of being worth 900 gold, it's worth 300 more gold. So I'm going to offer this to him. And that was just 100 gold barter. I'm going to wait over here. There's no guards in here, so I don't care. So that was 25 hours, so now he has more gold now. So now I'm going to go to barter, and he has his 1,800 gold back. So now I'm going to sell him the shield. So I make an extra 600 gold just by persuading him and bribing him. So now I have 4,657 gold. Alright, so I'm getting Ald'Ruhn. I'm going to go back to Balmora. Alright, so I'm going to go over to Balmora. So cool is pretty cool because there's a boat there, and you could take the boat over to Sadrith Mora on the eastern side of the world map. So if you go to cool, which is I think up here or over here, then you could take a boat and you could go all the way to Sadrith Mora and over here, and then you could basically visit the eastern side of the level, because if you run from here to here, it's like a huge ashlands and you get chased by like fire demons, and you could avoid that if you just go fast travel from Ald'Ruhn to cool. So you could always go to Ald'Ruhn from Balmora. Which areas you could go to changes based on who you're traveling with. You have to pay gold, GP, but I already have 4,000 gold, so it's only 20 gold to travel to places. Vivec's like a temple area. It's huge and very confusing with sewers, and Ald'Ruhn has more guilds. Vivec has guilds, but it's kind of difficult to find them. And it has like the temple ordinators, so you could join the temple too. Alright, so I'm going to go over to the Thieves Guild now. Super cool guild over here. So Thieves Guild's in the South Wall Corner Club on the opposite side of the bridge from the Silt Strider, right here. And run here. So here's Sugar Lips Abasi, so you could click join the Thieves Guild. Yeah, let me in. You're now a Toad in Thieves Guild, so click jobs. A good friend wants a diamond. Now cover the alchemist has diamonds. A friend wants a diamond from Habasi. Alright, so bring Habasi a diamond. Alright, so I have to go steal a diamond for her. So I'm gonna go steal a diamond for her while joining the Fighters Guild. A Revere Trader. So Revere Trader is right here. So you run in here. I think you have to defeat him to take it. So let me save and try to defeat him. So I'm gonna right click and then select Moon Shadow and press R. I'm gonna cast invisibility up here. I'm gonna crouch and then press F. So I'm gonna crouch up to him and I'm gonna sneak attack him while invisible. I'm gonna hold down left click. I don't know if I can beat him quite yet. This low of a level. Alright, so I beat him. So I'm gonna steal his Demon Tonto. I'm gonna steal his Devil Spear. I'm gonna steal his Fiend Katana. Look, it's worth 9k gold. So I steal that. And then steal his Fiend Tonto. Alright, so we're good in here. Steal his gold. Back to the Thieves Guild over here. And I'm gonna go talk to the guy behind the bar down here.
You have questions.
So this guy, Phane Rielle, you can price on your head. So you click here. So I have a price on my head for 40 gold. So he's gonna fix it for 20 gold. So I pay 20 gold, and now I have all that stuff that I stole from that guy for 20 gold. So I'm gonna go over here now. And if you press tab and space, you can view your character, and you move your mouse around. But so you go over here, and so it's on the same side as the Silt Strider. It's up here, I think, in the Fine Alchemist.
Is it necessary that
Yeah, so
speak
here are the
with
diamonds
me?
right here. So you go to first person, here's a diamond, and here's a diamond. So here's Nelkaria of Whitehaven. So you could steal this stuff from her too, and you could sell it at the Mages Guild. So I'm just gonna do kind of the same thing that I was doing in the other place. So I'm gonna save first, vector around until it's, yeah, so I stole that diamond. And then drag this over, press T, wait. Alright, so I waited 25 hours, I got Moon Shadow back. If you cast invisibility and then go through a door, it disappears, so you always have to go inside and then cast it.
What do you want?
So I'm gonna go over here. I like to cast it with people looking, so I thought like it mattered, but it doesn't. Or in Balmora, either way works. So I'm gonna steal this. It's worth 2,400. You go in the Mages Guild right here on the map. Open this. Mages Guild, so they train you and stuff. So this person could send you, you could travel with the Mages Guild also, not just Silt Strider. So this person could send you to the Ald'Ruhn Guild of Mages for cheaper than the Silt Strider, or Vivec Guild of Mages, Sagerith Mora, Wolverine Hall. If you need to get to Sagerith Mora, instead of going through Cool on the ship, you could go through the Mages Guild, and then Caldera.
Is it necessary that you
So this person buys the
speak
Grandmaster's
now, or
retort. So you go over here, and you sell the Master's Motor and Pestle. And he only has 850 gold, so you do Stellar Max, offer. So I'm gonna go rest over here. Persuade him. And he only has 800 gold, so there's no need to. Sell him this, Stellar Max, offer. So now I have 10k gold. Let me look locally. So here's the Guild of Fighters, here's the Guild of Mages, and trains in Longblade. So you could talk to this person, and you could train in Longblade. So I'll just pay her 427 gold.
I'm listening.
Training, Longblade. Longblade. Oh, she can't teach me anymore, but since Longblade was a major skill of mine, my progress towards the next level is 8 out of 10 now. So I'm almost close to leveling up. Stole the diamond from the alchemist. I'm going to return to the Thieves Guild over here and give it to Sugar Lips Bossy. And I say diamond. You have a diamond for Habasi. Yes, here it is. So I'm going to say jobs. Habasi wants a key to Nerano Manor. Manor is right here across the bridge. So
What now?
so I'm gonna enter in right here. If it's locked, then you could enter during like the nighttime. So I'm gonna press escape, save, overwrite my game, and I'm gonna press F. I think this is him right here. R, go invisible. And since I'm unable at my current level to pickpocket him properly,
What was that?
I'm just gonna press Control, and I'm going to just hit him with my axe
Where is that slave?
while crouching, because it does critical damage if you sneak attack while crouching. And I mean, sometimes, a lot of the times, my axes aren't hitting initially, so you have to swing a lot. That yellow bar is his health, obviously. It goes down as you're fighting him. And the green bar is your endurance, and if your endurance falls all the way down, then your character falls, and you can't swing your axe anymore. But yeah, the red bar is your health, and blue bar is your magic. So if they hit you, your endurance goes down, and if you swing, I like to hold down the left click to swing. The longer you hold, the stronger your attack. Then your endurance goes down as you swing, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to steal his key right here. I'm just going to take all of his stuff. Take all. I think I have what she asked for. Killed and complete the job. If you press shift and then tab, then it goes to that menu, and you just press shift and tab again to escape, but I press tab to go to third person mode. Alright, so now I'm going to talk to this person.
You wish?
I think first I could pay off a bounty. Maybe I have a bounty on my head. I'm not sure. Price on your head. Okay, so I don't have a price on my head. I was able to defeat that person without the crime being reported. It says the crime is reported if... Alright, so I'm going to click Nerano Manor right here. You have a key for a boss? Yes, here it is. A boss fun. So I'm going to click Jobs. Razid, no good friend of Bossy, stole 1 more artifacts from the guild. Go to Fat Legs, drop off